Yo, PC Monk here with another Bitcoin video. Let's jump into it. Alright, BTC, we talked about it yesterday. I'm just gonna talk about the lower time frame because the higher time frame, if I take a look at the hourly, I'm sorry, the daily, really nothing to talk about, right? I mean, this was yesterday compared to some days like, this or this. This doesn't happen all the time, but oh, yesterday we didn't do anything. I mean, we've talked about yesterday that on a 4 hour, or we talked about it on a 1 hour, but we said we have to come down, we're going to come down. This is the area 108, 109 is the area. We haven't yet got there, but we did come down, right? We didn't touch the 114,045 as we mentioned yesterday. Let's go 1 hour. So, yesterday, as I was mentioning it, we were around here as I was recording the video, right? And this was the whole yesterday move. There was nothing to trade, okay? Now, we went here. Now you could see a reaction, obviously. We filled this area first, and then we came back to it multiple times. Haven't yet broken it towards downside, but that doesn't mean it's not gonna happen. You're basically at the lows, at the low of this consolidation. This is your big consolidation, right? You're at the lows. Now, this is very simple. I'm still waiting for the long around 105, 981. Might not hold it, but you're first gonna clear this thing out. Now you could see a reaction. You could see a reaction. Something like this, after hitting that area. Or we continue to go down. And today is, if I'm right, today is Thursday. And Thursday, we continue to come down. All right. Both is possible. There's another scenario. There's another scenario. You have to, like on these consolidation day, what you need to do, the most important thing is you need to take you have to keep watching the levels, see which level is actually giving you the pattern. Excuse me, because we were getting the pattern a lot, but none of the patterns are valid. Right, for example, right here, which we felt this, right? Now, if I make this a little bit bigger to just show you guys everything, you could see that. So right here, we got a tattoo pattern, which stopped. Now, it's either something like this, and if it comes back down, the pattern failed here, all right? And we've been getting these type of fail pattern, right? But we'll see what happened. Now, there's one more projection that I'm gonna make, which is towards upside from here. All right, which you gonna do this, and then you're gonna dump it. Well, I think we're gonna continue to go down. The reason is very simple because of all this volume imbalance down here. And yes, you do have some imbalances towards upside, but we filled more towards upside than downside. We haven't yet touched this. We will. We will. In my opinion, in my in my experience, the market doesn't like discrepancy, so we will come back down. When? Maybe today on the Hong Kong. We are in Hong Kong market, by the way. If I turn this on, we could see New York was this, basically. The whole New York. Nothing happened. Right? And then Sydney came back down a little bit. Oh my God, that was a big sneeze. Anyway, so yeah. Um, and my projection towards upside still stands. Whenever we go above the 114,045, could be a good time to start looking for longs if you hold the levels. Really nothing else to talk about. In my opinion, I think Hong Kong, which is we are in Hong Kong, could dump it down and then around here or even here, and then we just slowly pick it back up in New York, push it all the way back up to $114,000. But overall, we're looking for our longs to be filled around this area, and obviously 98,000, which is this range this beautiful range right here, which we hasn't yet even touched it. So any longs that I open is short-lived usually at this point till we get the main move. Yep. So right here, and we have to break this too. So I think once we break this 109,427, we're gonna have a reaction towards upside. Maybe it goes all the way up, maybe just a small reaction, and then we continue down. Basically, there are three projections at this point, right? Waiting for it to see which one will happen. And this might not happen. We might hit here and then show a reaction, right? Show a reaction. So either you come above here and then you hold it, you push it, right? Or you show a reaction here, right? You get denied and then you continue down, right? Nothing goes straight down or straight up. We got to be a little bit, well, more than a little bit, but we got to be patient for the price to basically perform, right? All right, let's talk about CoinEgg. All right. So CoinEgg, I've talked about this area on the stream that we're gonna touch here, and then we're gonna have a pull back up. Oh, this is gonna be 109, 108, exactly the place that I still have in mind on that parallel channel. Towards downside, we could see there are big bids, and some bids just got added. There's new bids. New bids just got added, so we're gonna take a look at all these bids. Doesn't matter if they're new or not. I just want to know how much it's worth. 764 million is worth 764. Keep in mind we sold around a couple of billion, so I don't think we're gonna go up this fast. Okay, they're gonna beat it around this range, maybe even lower a little bit to get filled. A couple of billions should be filled, and then we go up. Now towards upside, yes, we do have a little bit above that 115, as you guys could see, 115, 116. There are a little bit here if I want to just take a look at it. So right there is 187 million worth of asks. Now what if we just want to clear the 113, the very high that we just made yesterday? From here till there, holy shit, the ask turnover is 546. The bid turnover is 945. Huh? I'm surprised. But there's still bids that hasn't been filled around here. Is that what it's telling me, I guess? Let me just take a look at the filled one and non-filled one. Let's re-add the filled ones. There you go. Holy, look at the amount that they're getting filled around here. You watching this? A lot. There's a lot. We could just take a look how much they got filled around here. Like from 115, 800, okay, till where we are right now. Let's take it from that dump, the big dump. Wow. Wow. Wow, bro. All right, so we've got basically 4 billion bid turnover, right? Sell turnover is 3.27 billion. So 3.27 billion has been filled. Another 4 billion remains. Holy shit. Holy shit. They are filling their bags left, right, and center. Let's take a look at Archon. I don't know why I put this headset while I'm not listening to anything. Doesn't make sense. Does not make sense. Alright. Alright, so this is Arcom, this is BlackRock, as you can see. BlackRock's still selling, okay? Still selling. Um, and they bought a little bit, and they start to sell again, and they've been selling 300, 300, 300, 300, and 300. So we know that there's a little bit of de-risking still going on in the market. Now, let's take a look at liquidation map. Liquidation data and then liquidation map, I would say. So in the past 24 hours, ETH and BTC are going. Somebody yesterday came to my stream and said, I think it was Decrex, said Co AI looks good. It does look good. It cleared a lot of shorters. All right, let's take a look at liquidation map. So the reason why I'm showing you guys the liquidation map is to just have a cumulative number of how many people gonna get liquidated towards downside, towards upside. So towards downside, if you come all the way to 108, it's gonna be around 3.83 billion. If you come all the way to $116,000, it's gonna be $5 billion worth of liquidation. I mean, there's liquidation towards upside, there's liquidation towards downside, but we want to clear the downside first because there's a lot of orders there as well. Now, with that being said, I think we covered everything, right? We covered everything, the large orders, everything. So with that being said, guys, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all the support. Stay safe, stay green. Did we talk about USDT? We did not. Let's just slowly talk about it. So right now we came above this 4.84%. All right, this is where you're gonna start work around the wick again. So you're gonna work around the wick. You're starting to work around it as BTC starts to work around the wick towards downside. USDT goes towards upside. As long as we're above 4.84%, I'm not longing anything in crypto. I think this is gonna go all the way to 516 either today or with tomorrow. This could be parabolic as well, so go up, come down, go up. Right. I think it's going to be like that because we have a lot of orders for Bitcoin, and when the orders gets filled, you tend to have a pullback or pull up because the orders are big, and then we continue to come back down to fill more orders. Now keep in mind, all right, every time we do something like this and move like this area, in my opinion, is the retailers. They get hyped. They'll be like, oh shit, we're going up again now. Oh, okay, so let me long. So they keep longing, 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 and then we're done. The price starts to slowly move back down because the buys, the liquidity is towards downside. We've talked about it. This is your liquidity towards downside. Take a look at it, all right? Take a look at it. And that would be it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.